Hello everyone and welcome to jdm24scale.com. Now I have been off the YouTube scene for the last couple of months, but I wanted to make a comeback and start uploading more frequently, and I decided that the first thing I wanted to do was a quick review at 4 new exhausts which I have recently received. Okay, let's start by taking a look at them. Okay, they are from Scale Modelworks, and you can follow their work and also products on their Facebook page, which is Scale Modelworks. We can see that there are 4 different types of exhausts. These are the exhausts which they are currently offering. We have the HKS, the Tanabe, the G-Ready, and also the Nvidia. When you place an order for whichever exhaust you want, you will actually receive 2 of them, and they are all machined from a single piece of stainless steel 304 material. And having already inspected them closely, I must say that I was very impressed with the quality, and I was so happy that they are machined from a single piece, which makes them much more realistic. Now let's start by taking them out of the bags and review them one by one. So let's start with my own personal favorite exhaust, which is this one right here, the Nvidia. And as you can see, as I have said, it is machined from a single piece of stainless steel. The tip finishes off with a chamfered edge to make it even more realistic, and it gets wider as it gets toward the end. Okay, on the back side it's also machined with a taper finish, and on the back we have the hole where we can insert the exhaust pipe directly into it. And same, that's the front. Okay, and the finish, as you can see, it's a machined slightly gloss finish where you can also polish it to make it into a chrome finish yourself. Okay, so that goes the Nvidia. Now right here I have my old Skyline build, the R32, and I wanted to, it's already missing the exhaust, so that's a good thing. And I wanted to show how each exhaust will look sitting under an R32 Skyline. Now, use the tweezers for a better help. Okay, and that is the first one, the Nvidia. Obviously I can go full deep as it is once it's attached, but you get the idea of how it will look on a typical 1:24 scale car. This is the Tamiya R32 GTR, okay, so that you can have a comparison of how they will eventually look. So that was the Nvidia. Let's take a closer look at another one, and this time the HKS. The HKS is slightly different than the Nvidia, very different I must say, because it has a completely different shape where it is a straight cut, it's not a chamfer edge, and it gets wider, okay, towards the middle, and in the back, instead of just a hole, we have a piece of pipe where we can eventually connect to the remaining part of the exhaust. Okay, so that's the front, and that's the back part. Once again, the finished is a machined surface. This is even more matte look than the Nvidia. As you can see, the tip is shinier than the exhaust body, but it can be polished to make it as shiny as you want. As I've said, it is one single part, so you can polish it with a Dremel or whatever tool you fancy. Let's take a look at how it sits beneath the skyline. Okay, there you go. That is from the back, and also from the side. Okay, that's how that one looks. That's the second one. Let's take a look at the next, which is the Tanabe. Let's have a closer look at the Tanabe one. This is close in shape to the HKS we have just taken a look at. Okay, with the difference that the edge is actually chamfer. Okay, sorry for that. As you can see, the edge is a chamfer, where the HKS was with a straight cut edge. Same finish as the HKS, same tip on the back. Okay, same machined finish over there. And let's take a look also at the beneath the skyline. Very similar to how the HKS looked. And let's try to focus on bringing you a view from the side. That's how it should look underneath a 1/24 scale car. They can also be used on a 1:25 scale, as Scale Motorworks have written also on their packages. So that was the Tanabe, and finally DigiReady. Okay, just a small typo over there, nothing major. The most important thing is the quality, which is spot on right there. Okay, DigiReady is also similar to the HKS, but it has a longer tip on the front, a shorter body, and the same size tip on the back. Okay, it is a straight cut from the front, and all around it's also very similar to the other ones we have seen earlier. Okay, there you go. One thing I haven't mentioned before is also that to make it even more realistic, the edge on the front, I'll try to get the best focus I can. Okay, the edge on the front is actually also a taper right here. Okay, on the internal, which makes it even more realistic. Okay, well done. Full points to Scale Motorworks for that detail. Okay, one last job for the skyline. Once again, dimensions are very similar. That's how it should look on the back, from the side, right there. And over there. Okay, so as regards the exact dimensions, if you want to know the exact dimensions of each of these exhausts, feel free to visit my website jdm24scale.com and visit the reviews section, where I have done a complete review on these exhausts also, and I have listed the exact exhaust dimensions, both from the front, body, length and everything. So if you are after the exact dimensions of these exhausts, visit my review section and you will get all the answers you are looking for. So you can contact Scale Modelworks directly on their Facebook page. That's what I did. Very good customer service, very helpful, and price wise I must say they are also very worth it. As listed on their Facebook page, they are between 5 to 6 euros for repair, shipping included. So that makes it at barely 2 to 3 euros each exhaust, with shipping also included. So as I've said in the beginning of this video, once you order one of the exhausts, you will actually get 2 of them inside each bag with every order. So thanks for watching. Feel free to contact Scale Modelworks to get your own exhaust. Also, please subscribe so that I can bring you more content, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks.